What did we miss last night?
We missed a big one last night. We found the dance floor and we turned one on. It was very good. It was very fun.
Are you a good dancer, Khan?
I'm an unbelievable dancer, and my confidence in that ability only increases exponentially with every beer that I have.
I'm so disappointed we missed that.
Don't. Look, to be honest, it's not hard to get me out on a dance floor, and I'm sure we'll see it again before the weekend is out, but I'm in the Hurt Locker this morning, I'll tell you that much for free.
Real quick story to start day 2 here at the games. Last night we were out with Khan, but we had to go back and edit the video for you guys, legends. So, you know, we missed out on the fun.
That's how much he loves
and
you.
And it's all your fault,
he loves
legends.
His fans.
Yeah, I did it for you guys.
Beautiful people. He missed this in
action.
I
missed the moves, the worm, the robot.
Oh, mate, no, we didn't do the robot. We did do the rhabdo, though. The rhabdo is the robot, but you don't move your arms.
And there it is!
And CrossFit Mayhem.
That right there was 6 for 6 for Mayhem. 6 out of 6. That's $60,000 in them Reebok shoes. Plus the winnings from CrossFit.
Here comes the money.
Another beautiful day in Madison, team. It's hot, it's sunny, and it's for the individuals now 4 rounds for a time. Rope climbs, ski erg, sandbag carry. Husafell stone. Wonder how they're going to do with it.
Yeah, so it might be a bit more expensive, but at least if anything did go wrong, I could... That's crazy. So I don't know why I'm like fascinated with flying things. I'm like, ooh.
Yeah, I'm back in, I'm back on. Stand up like backbone, I'm beast mode, I'm so strong. Go hard or go home. No stopping, I can't stop. I will not lose. I'ma always win. Now let the games begin now. I'm never off my grind. I'm always on time. I'm ahead of the game, I'm first place. I'm in my prime. Hard work that pays off. I pay dues, I'm paid off. Cross me, get crossed off. I'm so fresh, I'm so raw. Go hard like a day. It's game time like game day. I ball hard and clutch play. It's game time like game day.
Into a heat win.
Happy with that?
Big time. I needed that.
First event of the day, heat win.
Yeah, need to make some moves because I can't rely on the Saturday event to get me to the top 20. We're running toaster bar. I don't rate my 5K against some of these guys, so I want to be in the top 20 before Saturday.
You did this in training, but you did a 100-foot walk instead.
With a 150, yeah. So the bag was way easier, and I just skied way slower. But like when my feet hit the ground, I started the next rope climb.
Separator was the rope climb.
100%. People don't realize how much slower they got. So I was recovering on the ski, like a 155, and it paid off big time. I could keep those rope climbs fast.
Puts for 3rd place.
Open Gilmer. And now Medeiros coming down the field.
The blocker will both arrive at their bag to get things moving, and he will lead the way. But it is going to be Sam Briggs. Sam Briggs with a time of 12:33.3. Elgathon with a time of 12:33.9.
How was that? You knew you were in a fight.
Yeah, I knew it was in a fight. I was giving it my all on the ski erg. I freaking hate that ski erg, but yeah, that was fun. Super fun. I like the rope climbs. The other things, I was so happy that the bag was not just like short distance and not that heavy that it was like a struggle to take it up. So it didn't matter. Like,
how was the bag? It's new?
Yeah, Yeah, but it was fine. It wasn't that hard. Like when they announced the workout, I was like, it's gonna be like super long sandbag carry and it's gonna be a struggle to take it up maybe. But then it wasn't too bad. I'm happy that the rope climbs did have a say in the workout, you know what I mean? Because I was hoping it would be that way.
Josie said you're coming here to compete. You're in the top heat. Finished third.
Yeah, second game, I'm just getting started, you know, it was rusty start with not great 2 events at the beginning, but now I'm trying to keep this top 10.
How your foot's going down. This is your spot after the event.
Yeah, getting out of the heat as quickly as possible.
Was that good?
Yeah, just couldn't get going, but it's the first one. It's a warm-up for the next one.
Feeling Wednesday or not?
No, I just probably like the rest day. My first workout after a rest day is usually terrible, so just keeping that trend, but just getting warm, ready to go.
Hey, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good.
What's this like, Matt?
It's fun, man.
Being the other side.
I don't need to rush through anything. I got nothing but time. It's great. Fraser over here is not thinking the same thing. He's like, oh man, come on.
How's it going?
Are you micromanaging him?
Yeah, trying to, yeah. It's like my 4th one with him. It's awesome. It's good to see how many people love him. And he's still the GOAT.
Quite a few people love him. So in the vlog, people said they want you as their parents now.
Okay.
And some of them want to go for dinner with you.
Okay.
What do you say to that?
Wonderful. I like lobster.
So how was that event, Justin?
It was pretty good, you know. I mean, I took 5th place in the swim, so that's all that matters. Starting high, we're gonna end on high.
The hair and the t-shirt.
Yeah. Oh, we gotta get the aviators too.
Yeah.
You know.
Is this how he does it? He just subs in and out.
Wild in here.
Anyone would think that's a big
I feel like the award for the most hyped crowd member goes to you.
Thank you.
You were getting everyone going.
I was trying my best, man. I was trying my best, and it worked. He didn't need that. He didn't need me. He needed everybody, and he lived out the crowd. Yeah. He said his first event in the Coliseum. He wanted to see how it felt, and it's awesome.
Yeah, no, it's running and cleans. Running and cleans is going to be a hype. Yeah, no, I love it.
This is gonna be fun.
Here's the workout on the screen. Running and cleans. This place is going to erupt in the next 20 minutes. Alright, first off, if you're watching this and you're coming to the games today, 12:30 Saturday, we're going to be at the Knocko booth. If you go into the vendor village on the right, Jazz and I will be there. We want to meet all of you legends. We've seen so many people, so if we've seen you already, please turn up again. You know us, like we like to do behind the scenes and whatever, but the media is down the side, the athletes finish at the end, and then they just come off, you know, like, they'll fist bump, say hey. Nice gamble. But they can't really stop. Anyway, instead, what I did is I went on my notes and I've taken notes, and now I'm going to practically give you a news video from the venue. Chandler Smith. And we're making this vlog, no excuses. Let's start with athlete news. We started off the day with Cara Webb withdrawing from the competition. She's still recovering from COVID, and she just had to withdraw for health reasons, look after your body. I think everyone gets it. But throughout today, we've lost a lot more athletes. First off, Sam Stewart. Apparently during the pig flip yesterday, it kind of slipped, strained his bicep, and he said today with the rope climbs and everything, he just couldn't compete. 2, Adrian Mumweiler has had to pull out due to a knee injury. Apparently it's a recurring thing, but during the thrusters yesterday, it got aggravated. We've also lost DANI SPEEGLE. Apparently during the first event, during the rope climbs, when she came down, she rolled her ankle. She's gone to go get an MRI to diagnose what's gone wrong. And we've lost Sean Sweeney. He's a hype man, you know. It's kind of sad to not see him out there on the floor. He always gets the crowd going. Apparently he had a crazy allergic reaction on Monday night. Tuesday he felt okay. Wednesday he said he felt like he was kind of drowning when he was breathing. Yesterday he thought he may be able to recover in the day off, but apparently it hit him even worse. And then today we saw him in that first event, you know, he did finish it, but he looked crushed, didn't he? It was wild.
He didn't look himself.
No way. He's had numerous COVID tests and it's all come back negative. Now let's talk individual event 6. and 7. They were hype. Individual event 6, we saw some gaming going on, especially between Pat, Brent and Medeiros right at the end. We saw Pat and Fikowski send it first, Medeiros send it after them, but Pat and Fikowski miss and Medeiros hit it crazy.
He will do it. Pat Velder right to work. Velder not able to make it. Pancic is in. Fikowski can't make it. Medeiros will stand it up. Wow. May have enough time. And Medeiros is in.
I'm going to say it now. I think Medeiros has the best clean in CrossFit. He absolutely demolished event 7, the heavier barbells.
And it is good for Medeiros, and we have a new event leader.
And he afterwards was so funny. You know, obviously he did the event in Reeboks, he pointed to it and he just went,
Here comes the money.
What a boss.
That's 2 event wins for him now, the sprint and that. And if I was a betting man, I'd put him on to win the snatch on Saturday night. Kind of funny, individual event 7, we saw some of the ladies come out in lifters. There was a decent amount of running in there, but with the barbell and whatnot, we saw Annie come out in lifters, Emma Carey come out in lifters. And let me tell you now, Emma Carey and Mal O'Brien finishing that barbell, 230 pounds over 100 kilos in squat cleans, that's super impressive. Teams, eh? Also, I'm gonna say Emma Carey moves super well. You know, and I love to see that, like athletes coming through, obviously being brought up now with CrossFit and the movement patterns that they're drilling, incredible. You know, you compare it to like the first videos of CrossFit at the ranch where people would, I don't even know what they were doing. You know, it was like scary, some of that stuff. Individual event 7, we also saw Emma McQuaid and Amanda Barnhart power clean the whole event. Especially Emma McQuaid, she's tiny. And today we saw a tied record. After individual event 7, Tia took the win in that, and she has now tied Matt Fraser in the most amount of individual event wins at the CrossFit Games with 29. She's probably going to beat him, and she's probably going to give him some jip about it. Yeah, right, Tia. And then the story of individual event 8, the handstand walk, had to go to Dani O'Brandon. She absolutely destroyed the whole field, doing it 22 seconds faster than any of the males. She has these hyperextended elbows that when she puts it down, her elbow almost comes in. And she did it with style too. She did it in a pair of Nike high tops. And after the event, she signed these kids' towels and she was like, you know, they were loving it. And looking at the leaderboard, especially on the male side, 8 events done. Justin Medeiros, after the 2 clean events, took a 12-point lead over Brent Fikowski. And then in the handstand walk, took a second and increased that lead to 45 points. It's a little healthy lead, that. Also in the handstand walk, super close finish between Cole Sager and Chandler Smith. Cole Sager was first on that last stretch of 25 feet, but Chandler Smith seemed to just put it into nitro. And then we saw a couple of gambols, you know, we saw Jay Crouch take a gambol, Adler had a roll, and you can really see on that handstand walk event the shoulder like fatigue kick in just before that last ramp for a lot of the athletes. It was like there where there was like a roadblock of people that were like, uh-oh. Uh-oh, spaghetti. The parallel seems super, what's the...
Bendy.
Bendy, that's the word. And let me tell you team, and CrossFit community, you guys are wild. In there, after every event, after nearly every lift, when people were finishing, or like people like Sam Briggs, in the second part of the clean event, were like going for pretty much PRs, you guys were loud. Deafening. I don't know if it was just Jazz or the rest of you, but I'm pretty sure it was the rest of you. And what's also cool is Dave Castro, after every event so far in the Coliseum today, has been letting an athlete sign a hat, walk over to wherever they are in the stadium and just ping it. It's a good little gesture. Might be a Dave Castro hat, he might just be self-promoting, you never know. Anyway, individual event 9 hasn't been released yet, so we're gonna go inside and we'll catch you after. Probably with another update. But if you are enjoying the video content so far, please do smash that like button, hit the button. Been in America too long. Hit that subscribe button if you're new around here. And come see us tomorrow and knock a bit, please, please, please. I tell you what though, you know when you're in there, you get hyped. Like I'm sat there like, oh, I want to go train. You know? Maybe I should go and do a handstand. Maybe I should do it against this tree. So motivated. Oh. Hey kid, pass me those chicken tenders. Jazz is sweet, but if she gets hungry and you have chicken tenders, she might rip your arm off for him.
champion. Definition of a champion. Everyone's a winner. If you fall, get up, you can still get bigger. The definition of a champion. Definition of a champion. No. And it feel like I'm on top of the world. And it feel like I'm on top of the world. And it feel like I'm on top of the world. And it feel like I'm on top of the world. I'm always a winner. Even if I fall, I can still get bigger. The definition of a champion. Definition of a champion. No. I'm always a winner.
Everything done, 3:38.
Hey man.
Nicely done.
How you doing?
Nicely
Good. How was that? Good.
Event number 9.
We do a lot of that stuff.
Is gonna go to
So.
Kwiatkowski.
Real? It was good. I mean, you just got to be smart off the gate. You can empty the tank on that 21. And I knew, I was like, I saw them all warming up. And I was like, they're not holding that. They were at like 1,000 cows per hour. And I was like, who's doing that? So I just stuck with my pace. And yeah, a fourth, not bad. Yeah.
On how you were going to approach that event.
So when I looked at the event, I basically saw rope climbs as the main part of the event. So it was 16 of them. So I just tried to keep a good pace of that, and then took the ski as a recovery ski basically. So just like think about breathing and like just getting through it, but not really pushing as hard. And the cheese chunk that we had to carry wasn't, I mean it was heavy, but it wasn't that heavy, and it was on shoulder to short. I'm not a far distance, it was like 20 steps or something like that. So basically it was a rope climb workout, and I just knew if I get the rope rack down as fast as possible, the rest is just gonna be like a smooth flow.
Let's go. That's good. All the
Snatch
time.
tomorrow, I'm waiting.
Yeah, let's see how it goes. Like I'm gonna do like 2017. I didn't know what the weight was, so tomorrow is gonna be the same thing. Let's go, just lifting.
He has the most beautiful snatch as well as the most beautiful clean. That was brutal for a final event. Fikowski had some sort of breathing pattern with his eyes closed from bike calorie number 1, which was like his plan, and he absolutely crushed it.
I close my eyes too on workouts like that, except the energy doesn't seem to work the same.
And then Barnhart too, when she was sending, especially that final bike, she was not looking anywhere. It's one of those ones where it just makes your lungs bleed, and it's how much do you want it, and especially on the Echo bike. It's a major event. Like if it was on an old, one of the assault bikes where you could crank and rip, totally different event. But like with that Echo bike, if you've been on one, you know it hurts. And if you let off, it slows down a lot, and you push hard and the calories don't tick. Beautiful sunset here. Beautiful sunset here over the CrossFit Games. And also, I mean, I showed you guys, but there was just a sea of bodies. Did you see them all? Just at the end of that, there was just like people sending it. Fripping Cole Sagan nearly went through. You saw it, he nearly went through the barrier. His last rep was almost a squat, and when he dropped it, I thought I was getting a headbutt from Cole Sagan. Good event. And obviously because there's not a lot of athletes, and obviously because we're missing quite a few athletes, the cut isn't huge. Maybe 3 or 4, 5 athletes from each. Yeah, I think they'll just go down to 30. Medeiros got the leader shirt on at the end of the day 2. End of day 2, here's the results. Tirkley Toomey's on the top spot.
Mash that button!
Listen to that man in the car. If you haven't already, I'm disappointed. 138 points ahead of Laura Horvath in second. She had a great day. She had a first, a fifth, a second, a 12th and a third. And rounding out the day in third, Kristen Holte. She's like a silent assassin in this games.
It's the guy with the 2 hats.
Guy with the 2 hats. It is. But going into the final 6 events, if you're looking at the points, going into day 3 of competition, especially on the female side, there's 80 points between 9th and 3rd. Gabby Magala, Annie Thorisdottir, who we spoke to at check-in, and she was like, yeah, you know, obviously training hasn't been good, things haven't been going great, I'm just here and I'm just going to see what I can do. And she sat in 8th after two days. I think even she's surprised seeing her reaction at the press conference. But rounding out the day on the male side, 21 points separate Brent Fikowski and Justin Medeiros after Brent Fikowski just won that event. Valner's 50 points back from that in 3rd, and then between Valner and 8th there's 70 points. Obviously Valner can still catch up with Brent Medeiros, but it looks like the top 3, they've got a 30-point buffer over 4th. But I mean, you know, in CrossFit anything can happen. One event can change the whole game, and Dave Castro is probably going to bring it. You know what? Programming so far, spot on. It's been fun, it's been interesting, and it's, you know, it's been cool shoot.